evening, everyone. Welcome to the meeting of the Lebanon Utility Service Board for Wednesday, November 8th, 2023. Let the record show that all board members are present tonight and that the meeting was properly advertised. There was a short working session prior. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This context is a little different than mine.
Yeah, let the record show it wasn't necessarily a short working Oh, man. Okay, we like to start the meetings off with an opportunity for public comment. We'll ask again toward the end. I don't see any members of the public here tonight, so we will loop back and again at the end. First action item is the approval of our minutes from the October 18th, 2023 meeting. Everyone had a chance to review those, and are there any questions or comments? Not, I'd entertain a motion.
I make a motion we approve the minutes from October the 18th, 2023.
Second.
Motion made by Bill, seconded by Ann to approve the minutes from the October 18th, 2023 meeting. Any additional discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Next item is our 401A pension plan amendment. It's an action item, and our CFO, Sandra Morgan, is here to talk about this exciting change.
All right, good evening, everyone. So just as a reminder, back in December of 2017, Lebanon Utilities implemented for the first time a match on the 401A plan for all employees that were hired after January 1st, 2018. And we did start that match with a 2% match. This year for 2023, we had increased that to 4%. And after meeting with One America, the Personnel Committee, this year and taking a look at everything, we are recommending that the board increase that from 4% to 6% moving forward. And if you have any questions on that, I can answer, hopefully.
Okay, it's pretty straightforward. This will be effective the first of the year, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That should be in the motion, effective 1/1 of 2024.
I think it seems to be a consensus with the board, and I won't speak for anyone else, but this kind of puts us in line with a fairly common match that's competitive with the market. So, anybody have any comments, questions for Sandra?
Yeah, I'm going to support it. Our employees have a mix of physical ability combined with considerable knowledge, and they all have a great neighbor-serving neighbor approach. And I feel like that when we enhance benefit packages, that we are increasing the opportunity to retain our great employees and attract new ones when necessary. So I'm happy to support this.
All right, thank you, Aaron. Anything else? Not, I'd entertain a motion.
I move to approve increasing the 401A matching contribution for all employees hired on or after January 1st, 2018 from 4% to 6% effective January 1st, 2024.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Bill to approve increasing the 401A matching contribution for all employees hired on or after 1/1 of 2018 from 4% to 6% effective 1/1/24. Additional discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you, Sandra.
All right, thank you.
Okay, next item is the Grasslands Availability Fee Payment and Offset Credit Agreement, and our legal counsel, Jeff Jacob, is going to address this for us.
Thank you. Board, this agreement that you have in front of you is a reminder we'll need to go to the City Council, hopefully next week, if the board so approves it, and for the City Council's consideration as well. This is a culmination or a resolution of several agreements that you've seen dating back to October of '22, when we had the initial capacity pre-reservation. That agreement was amended in March of '22, and then this summer it was amended, establishing our November 15th deadline that we are working towards. In essence, the state or IEDC has an outstanding bill of a little over $11 million in availability fees. And in order to work with IEDC and to offset that in a variety of projects and secondary water sourcing, we have worked through the math and reached an agreement that allows us to subtract approximately $1.1 million in projects that IEDC will be doing that are specific to our current system and our current ratepayers. They're going to be in the area digging or installing pumps, and we've added to that to the tune of $1.1 million. John Leitner, Butler, Fairman, and Seifert has reviewed those projects. He created them, and American Structure Point priced them. They've done some design work, and Mr. Leitner is comfortable with that pricing as a credit. Further, as the mayor and the utility board have been somewhat insistent upon at the inception of this, is that they want to bring the capacity back to a pre-Lilly commitment level. And we have continued to carve out $1.35 million from a secondary source, or excuse me, 1.35 million gallons per day from a secondary source supply that would be go back to the utility for use in the city wherever the utility deems appropriate. That 1.35 MGD would not be subject to any wheel rating charge or O&M charges by IEDC, and it's establishes some deadlines that agreements have to be reached to bring in that secondary source supply sometime next year for a January 1 of 2028 delivery date. If not, we have the ability to reclaim that availability fee credit of $7.9 million through a pilot payment security agreement. We have also worked out the actual allocations in the Lilly projects between LP1 and LP2 that did result in a slight reduction in the allocations from what the initial MOU in October of '22 estimated. So it has reduced the overall availability fee amount owed slightly. So all in, with the project credit, the future water credit, IEDC would have an outstanding availability fee balance of a little over $1.4 million due on or before November 15th, subject to various approvals. I'm happy to answer any questions. I believe staff, as well as my office, has reviewed this agreement, and I believe we recommend its approval.
Thank you, Jeff. Anyone have questions, discussion, comments on the Grasslands agreement? If not, I'd entertain a motion.
I move to approve the Grasslands availability fee payment and offset credit agreement, authorizing the general manager to sign the agreement, and recommended that it be sent to the city council for consideration and approval.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Bill to approve the Grasslands availability fee payment and offset credit agreement, authorizing our general manager to sign, and that recommend that it be sent to the city council for consideration and approval. Additional comments? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, thank you, Jeff. All right, we'll move to the approval of our claims, payrolls, and transfers dated the 8th of November. Everyone reviewed those items, and are there any questions, comments? Not, I'd entertain a motion on those.
I move to approve the claims payroll transfers dated November 8th, 2023, in the amount of $1,250,080.06 for claims and payroll, and $157,160 for transfers.
Second.
Motion made by Ann, seconded by Tim to approve the claims, payrolls, and transfers dated November 8th, 2023. Any additional discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, next item is other business for the board. Anyone from the board have any other business they'd like to discuss? Ed, anything tonight from you? No, sir. Okay, public comment once again. Don't see anyone here. Ed, any public comment you're aware of?
No, sir.
All right, looks like we're scheduled for the 22nd of November at 5 p.m. For our second meeting, pending we hold that for, near the holiday, but any reschedule will be announced, but that's the plan at this point. So, anybody have anything else before we adjourn? Entertain a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Tim, seconded by Ann to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we stand adjourned. Thank you, everyone.